So we call it the box. That's the nickname. I was a box man. I got the interview. I got the confession.
This was from an aborted podcast by former homicide detective Roy Dunaway. And while listening, I searched for where he had worked in this box of his in Nashville, Tennessee, where I found that in 2006, Dunaway had been demoted to a desk job and then quietly let go. And it was indeed for making up witness statements on the stand, which he admitted to. And then more recently, 2001, a murder conviction of his doing was being reversed, revealing a shocking trail of corruption from the interrogation room to the courthouse. Again testifying and manipulating statements he claimed were made in his so-called box.
I had that knack, I had that gift from God that I could talk to somebody.
Pushing Garrett to a plea for a murder he did not commit. Statutory injustice so arbitrary, one asks if any of them looked further than the first person walking in the door.
I was successful almost 100% of the time.
Begging the question of how many other poor souls were still in prison.
I had that knack, I had that gift from God that I could talk to somebody.
And what about Raymond Long?
By the time I got a call from Raymond Long, he'd been in prison 20 years. He'd been convicted of the murder of his girlfriend and the man she was with, the Shadow Bluffs apartment in Nashville, Tennessee. And after reading the case file on his trial and the way Ray had been described by the eyewitness convicting him, and I envisioned Ray to be a fairly able-bodied athletic person, or at least he was back then. And certainly the state of Tennessee said he was. He was the man who busted down a door and then ran away. And that's why what I discovered was so incredibly shocking.
That can't be my brother, because my brother is disabled. He can't run, he's disabled.
I need your help.